Hello, Scorpio. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? And welcome to your bonus reading for the second half of December. This is a general reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person tuning in. Please do take from this reading what makes sense for you, your life, your situation, your relationship, and release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I use for this bonus reading, Scorpio, okay? So what I have in front of me are 3 card decks that I will be using for our focus messages to start off with. And let's take a look and see how it frames the rest of this reading. So first and foremost, this is a brand new deck for me. It's called the Illumination Deck, created by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. We'll grab a couple messages from there, and then I'll grab some messages as well from the Barbieri Zodiac deck to take a look, Scorpio, at signs and elements that are of significance to you in your life, possibly for the second half of December, as well as moving towards 2020 in the new year. So these signs might be people that you are already involved with, or these are potential connections that you could make in the new year. That's a potential. And then we'll grab an additional focus message from the Moonology card deck. So let me set these guys aside and let's tap into the Illumination deck. And let's take a look and see, Scorpio, what needs to come through for you by way of focus messages for this bonus reading. It is ultimately a timeless reading, truly whenever you're guided to tune in and watch, even though I am recording this for the second half of December. So let's take a look and see what comes through for you. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. Please bring forward whatever messages are of significance at this time. I'm guided to this one. Oh my gosh, look at that. Life partner. So the person, Scorpio, that you might be thinking about at this time could certainly be your life partner already, or this is someone that you have in mind that you want to spend your life with. What a beautiful card. Let's grab another one. Look at this. It says, I'm sorry. So somebody wants to apologize or needs to extend this apology to you or you to them, however way that's playing itself out. Okay, so let's see if that ties into the rest of this reading, Scorpio. All right, so let's move on to our Barbieri Zodiac deck and let's pull some signs and or elements that need to come through here for you, Scorpio. Either these signs are already prominent in your life or they will be. Let's take a look. Guided to this one. We've got Gemini coming forward, so you're either already involved with a Gemini or are even thinking of a Gemini as a life partner. That's for some of you guys. We also have Aquarius coming through. Okay, so if Gemini or Aquarius are of significance to you now, and if not, those are signs to keep a lookout for moving forward into 2020. All right, let's grab an additional message from the Moonology card deck for you, Scorpio, and let's see how the rest of this reading unfolds. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. One more focus message. Look at the bigger picture, Scorpio. Full moon in Sagittarius. So the person that you might be thinking about for this reading could certainly be a Sagittarius. And it's telling you to look at the bigger picture here. Try to see things from a larger perspective, possibly. Okay? All right, so let's start off with the Mystic Moon Oracles. And let's take a look and see, Scorpio, what needs to come through this time around for your bonus reading. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. Please bring it forward for Scorpio for this bonus reading. What messages would benefit Scorpio at this time? This could also be for my cross watchers and anyone who's been guided to tune in and watch this reading. All right, Scorpio, let's take a look. We have a conclusion, so there is a connection that has come to an end, but this key gives you the opportunity to either open up a new door to start over or to find a different path for yourself. So perhaps that's why somebody needs to say, I'm sorry. Something ended here. Something that brought you guys into separation or distance from one another. This person could be a Gemini or an Aquarius or Sagittarius. It could be any of those signs. Not too focused on the signs here, but something ended. That is what we know so far. We do have the Union card right after that. So this is someone, Scorpio, that I feel you really thought of this person as a potential life partner, or they were someone that you spent a good chunk of your life with, and you guys went into separation possibly. We've got recognition, okay, recognition of the type of bond that this is. You feel very drawn to this individual, Scorpio. They feel drawn to you. You guys were very much a part of each other's lives, I feel. But look at this. We've got a no answer coming through right now. And maybe this person tried to apologize to you before, Scorpio, and you just were not having it at that time. Or you're not having it now. It might just be too painful and too raw at this time. We do have the received card coming forward whenever that comes through. It's some form of communication that's being exchanged, typically for me, whenever that card comes forward. Either a text, a phone call, an email, or they tried to actually come and visit you where you live or where you work, however way that's playing itself out. You've received the messages, I feel, that they are sending you. These could also be energetic type, telepathic type messages that you are receiving from this person. They as well could be receiving part of your energy and what it is that you are sending them. But I feel here that there's still a lot of pain here. There is healing that has not quite completed, and it's still very raw and painful, I'm feeling. So even though someone may have extended themselves to apologize, either you, Scorpio, apologized, or are the person that received this apology, and somebody just is not having it right now. It's like, you know what? No, I don't want anything to have to do with you right now. Leave me alone. I just want to be by myself. You hurt me. You broke my heart. However way that is presenting itself. And now we've got the destruction, which is the same energy as the Tower card in traditional tarot. And it's unexpected usually, and it's painful, and it's devastating. Sometimes it's unexpected. It does tap into fire energy, usually. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius could be of significance, and we do have that full moon in Sagittarius that's being represented by that Moonology card right there. But yeah, it's an upheaval, it's misery, it's chaos, it is trauma. It's not a fun card, that's for sure. That's perhaps why something came to an end, because this Tower moment happened. Could have been a third party, could have been infidelity, could have been a betrayal of some sort, could have been a toxic relationship, an abusive relationship. However way this played itself out in your connection, Scorpio, it was painful. But the good thing about the Tower is that it gets rid of things from a situation or from your life, Scorpio, that are no longer serving a purpose. So that it gives you a starting point to rebuild from that. Because you're starting fresh, from scratch. The opportunity to rebuild on a more solid, positive structure. to either move forward and find a different path for yourself, or to make a situation a lot stronger than it was, especially if it has come to an end and you guys are at a separation and at a distance, and somebody's not wanting to talk or engage or interact because they're really still hurt or very upset. That's what I'm picking up from that. We have the mask. Okay, this is deception. This is manipulation. This is somebody who's wearing a false mask. Dishonesty, lies. Somebody who is pretending to be something that they are not. And I feel, Scorpio, if this is something that you're able to relate to, perhaps you feel that, this person that you considered to be your life partner, somebody that you pictured a life with, and they betrayed you, they hurt you, either through third parties, infidelity, cheating, something devastating. You thought you could trust them, and it turned out that you couldn't. And or that's how you were to them. Take it for how it makes sense for you. My divine feminine was definitely highly affected by this tower moment. It could have been my divine feminine who ended the relationship, since it's falling right below that conclusion card. It could also be my divine feminine who has the power to use that key to open up a new door for herself. Whether that new door has something to do with a reconciliation or finding new love elsewhere. She's got her own free will. I am saying she, her, but of course it doesn't have to be. It's just energy, so it can be for both male and female, of course. You have your own free will, Scorpio. You can do with this what you choose to do. Nobody can force you to stay. Nobody can force you to accept an apology. And if it's you that needs to apologize, you have your own free will to do that as well. Because it's falling right below union. This is telling me that you have a lot of love for this person. Still, they have a lot of love for you. You have a free will to walk away, but you also have the free will to stay. So it depends on what side of the fence you're on in regard to that decision. Your self-worth was definitely affected by all of this, especially for my divine feminines. If you had to deal with your partner entering into a third-party situation, or they betrayed you somehow, your self-esteem, your self-worth was highly affected by all that. You really saw and recognized how special a connection this is or was, and perhaps your partner did not recognize it at the time. Perhaps this distance is waking them up to the point where they have come to the realization that they want to apologize for their actions. Look at that. We've got the release card. It's falling right below the answer is no. So some of you guys definitely have chosen to end something, end this connection. You're not interested in going back. You're too hurt. That tower moment was devastating, and you're choosing to release this person. That's for some of you guys. We have the Observer card falling right below this Received card. Again, going back to messages that were sent. And if you look at this photo, it's somebody who's sitting in the dark. They have questions. They're looking at their computer, possibly wondering, why haven't I heard from this person? I sent them my apology, or I texted, or I emailed my apology, and I haven't heard back. What's up with that? Knowing that you've received those messages, Scorpio, but they're not hearing from you. And it's because you're still dealing with the aftermath of that tower moment. But look at this very interesting card coming up next. The answer is yes. So perhaps this no answer could ultimately be changed to a yes by way of working things out. once the ramifications of this destruction of the Tower card has been dealt with, and this mask has been taken off, and you guys can address the issues and the lies and the betrayal and the pain and the heartbreak, all of that needs to be addressed. And perhaps that no could be turned into this yes after all. It's going to take some time though, because I feel that for some of you guys, this may have been very recent. And for some of you, it's been some time since this has gone on, and you're still really hurt over this. And the healing has not been easy. It's been very difficult, actually. It's interesting how we have this bound card right after that, and it's falling right below mask. You know, that is the devil card in traditional tarot. It's Capricorn energy. So for some of my Scorpios, it could be a Capricorn that you are focused on for this reading. That is certainly a potential. But there's some sort of restriction going on here. There is definitely stagnant energy. There's resistance. Somebody who feels trapped. Somebody might also be dealing with addictions here, either an addiction to substance abuse, an addiction towards this connection, especially if you guys are in separation and you're ignoring their calls or their texts, phone calls, whatever. It's coming forward with some sort of obsessive, codependent type vibration towards you, Scorpio, because you are not wanting to engage right now. You're still reeling from that destruction of the Tower card, and they are freaking out maybe that the longer time passes that they might ultimately lose you forever. It's that type of thing. You know, I'm sorry. The answer is no. It's like, I'm so sorry for what I've done. It's like, no, I don't want anything to have to do with you right now. But we do have a yes answer. So there's a potential that things can eventually progress from this and shift towards a better way of interacting, or finally being able to come to a place, Scorpio, where you're not so hurt that you can talk to this person calmly and discuss what happened. And if it's in your heart to bring about forgiveness and healing and to move past that, perhaps there is a chance that some of you guys can work this out if that's what you are wanting. The Devil card is still having feelings and love for a person that you're in separation from, but still have a lot of love for this person and the desire to work things out and to come back together. That ultimately is what this person wants. So maybe they're finally recognizing that they screwed up. They entered into some shady bullshit, and they're ready to pay for their actions. They're ready to apologize. But I feel for some of my Scorpios, you're done with that. You're not interested, or at least right now you're not interested, and you're choosing to release and let them go. Our next card is Purge, very similar to that release card. Getting rid of things, purging things out of your life that no longer serve a purpose. So it's going to take time. This healing process, it is going to take time. But if you allow it to happen for you, Scorpio, then for some of you who are open to a second chance with your person, if that's something that you can accept from this individual, accept their apology, accept them back into your life, then you guys can have a fighting chance of making this work out again. But you guys have to be on the same page. Absolutely on the same page. Okay? So let's add some tarot to this. Let's add some Twin Flame Journey Tarot to this. This is by Mystic Moon. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here for you, Scorpio. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please. What else do we need to know at this time for this bonus reading? Okay, what do we have? We have the Queen of Wands, which is fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. There's that Sagittarius that keeps coming up. This Queen of Wands in the upright is confident and magnetic, but it's falling in the reverse. So it is falling right below my Divine Feminine. So some of you guys might consider yourself typically to have this fiery personality. You're usually very confident with yourself. But with that self-worth represented right here, and this is falling in the reverse, maybe that has been a little bit compromised as a result of this Tower moment, as a result of this person hurting you, Scorpio. And the Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who's very insecure. They could be jealous as well. And it's also tapping into selfishness. And if you're relating to that, Scorpio, especially those of you who had to deal with third-party situations, other people who are vying for the attention of the person that you wanted to spend your life with, it makes sense that that's how you would be feeling. Very insecure because somebody is basically messing with your situation, messing around with your relationship. So your self-worth, your self-esteem, your insecurities have all been tapped into by what's gone down here. And perhaps when that third party was going on, a part of you was jealous of what was happening there because your person was with someone else. Let's see what else. We've got the Eight of Pentacles coming through here, a work in progress. We also have the Knight of Cups, a romantic gesture. We have the Page of Cups as well with that message of love. Sorry guys, I feel a coughing attack because I've been talking so long. Sorry, let me grab some water. I've done so many readings today and I'm totally losing my voice. Sorry. Okay. We also have the Hierophant right after that. Spiritual advisement. Beautiful card. Four of Wands. Foundation and commitment. Followed by the Hangman. The Eight of Cups. So there is some progress that is being made here, Scorpio. That Pentacles energy is earth energy. It's Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. If you allow this progress to happen, to be able to fix what is broken, then you might actually have a fighting chance of repairing the situation with somebody that you consider to be your life partner at one point in time. With that Knight of Cups, this is somebody that wants to extend themselves to you romantically. Cups energy is water, so that is your own energy as well, Scorpio, as well as Cancer and Pisces, of course. So it could be you that wants to extend yourself to this person, possibly if you're divine masculine, if you're thinking about your divine feminine, and if you know you messed up, perhaps you want to apologize and come up with some sort of romantic gesture to let your divine feminine know that this is what you're wanting, is reconciliation and to work things out. And we've got the Page of Cups right after that with a message of love. So I feel for some of you, you might actually bombard your divine feminine with all of these texts and messages to just let the divine feminine know. It's like, I'm sorry. I know I messed up. Please forgive me. I want you. You are the one that I want. Can we fix this? Can we get past this? And the divine feminine is receiving those messages. But I don't feel that she's confident enough to accept this apology. It's all very raw and very painful still, I'm feeling, and it's going to take time, especially for my divine feminines, to be open to accepting any form of communication I feel from the divine masculine. That's what I'm picking up here. However, given enough time, okay, we've got divine timing represented here, because healing is so needed here, Scorpio. It's so needed here. But I do feel still that with the Hierophant represented here, and if you look at that photo, that's an engagement ring there. So there's promise of an engagement, a potential to be able to work this out and come back together. And with the Four of Wands, this is harmony. This is a happy future. This is a happy home life. This is a successful marriage, a fulfilling marriage here. So in time, if you guys can overcome the obstacles that brought down this tower, you guys can actually work this out. You have the Hangman right here as well. More water energy. That's your own energy, Scorpio. Cancer and Pisces as well. This is giving you a new perspective now. And I feel, especially again for my divine feminines, the divine masculine is going to really have to work to be able to unlock that heart of yours, to be open to the possibilities of building a life together, that happy home life, that happy marriage, that harmonious future. Because I feel here, even though the promise of a brighter future is here, there is a window of opportunity that this person needs to act in order to be able to deliver. And if they don't act when that window of opportunity is present, then with this Eight of Cups being represented here, Cups again is water energy, Scorpio, this is a part of your vibration. If they don't get their act together, I do feel that you will walk away and leave it behind. And if you choose to do that a second time, I do feel that that's it. It's a done deal. That door is closed. You know, you're going to take this key and lock it forever. That's what I'm picking up off of that. Okay, so let's add to this, guys, with some romance angels. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio. What else do we need to know at this time, please? Let's take a look and see. For Scorpio, for this bonus reading in love and romance, angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know for Scorpio, please? Children, your love life is being affected by children. You may already have children, Scorpio, or the person that you wanted to build a life with may have already had children, or you guys had blended families, however way that is represented here, but your love life is being affected by these children. And if you guys are in separation, they have as well been affected by what's happened here. We have flirt coming through. So either this is your energy, Scorpio, or it's the person that you're thinking about for this reading. It does say extend your light-hearted energy to others. And I feel part of this flirtatious energy is what started for some of you guys a third-party situation, infidelity and cheating, jealousy, however way that is playing itself out in your scenario. But it could also be how this person is naturally. That's just a part of their personality. You deserve love, absolutely. And this photo always reminds me of somebody who's holding Cupid's arrow, and that's a female in the photo. So I have to, typically, I do tap into divine feminine energy from that, but take it for how it resonates with you. And it does say you are lovable and you deserve the best, Scorpio. And so if you're ready to shoot that Cupid's arrow towards the person that you want, you have your own free will to do that. Chemistry is represented here as well. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, there is. I feel you guys still have love for each other, Scorpio, but you guys also have some healing to do because this tower moment came down on the connection. It doesn't matter that you guys have this great chemistry if you guys cannot overcome these obstacles and work through it so that you can build on a more solid, positive foundation moving forward. Otherwise, you're just repeating those destructive patterns, and that's going to bring down another tower moment. And that's not something that you're going to want. Okay? We've got the separation card here, so it's already confirming for us something has ended with that conclusion card. We've got that Devil card telling us that you still have feelings, or they still have feelings for you. Having feelings and love for the person that has been lost and wanting to start over and reconcile. For those of you who are not together at this time, and maybe you guys have been apart for a while now, but are really wanting to have a second chance with this individual, we do have getting to know each other coming through. It does say as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And I feel if you're given a second chance at love with this person, Scorpio, and or they have a second chance at love with you, you guys have to dig a little deeper to get to the layers of each other that were only beneath the surface before. You need to re-explore the dynamic of the relationship and get to know each other in a whole different way if you're able to reconnect and re-explore your relationship. We also have unrequited love coming through here. So some of you definitely had a change of heart, and I feel you're done. You have released this person, you have decided to walk away, and you're okay with that because you're going to use that key to open up a whole new avenue for yourself. We have religious factors coming through. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Some of you certainly are coming forward as spiritually connected. Your faith, I feel, Scorpio, for some of you, it's very important to you, and perhaps this person broke your trust and that it was very hard for you to have faith in them once they hurt you. Some of you guys may have turned to prayer, certainly, during this tower moment. It's very difficult. It's very painful. And for others, we've got an engagement coming through. Those who are open to a second chance, those who are open towards reconciliation and can overcome the devastation of a tower moment. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So there are those of you who can still reconcile with this person that is your life partner, and you can still have that happy future, that happy ending, a harmonious life with this person. It's still possible. It's not an impossible situation for some of you guys that are open to this. Okay, so let's add some Lovers Oracle to this, Scorpio. Let's see what else needs to come forward here. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please. What else needs to come forward here, please, at this time? Okay, that's a lot, but let's take them. Okay, let's grab them. Okay, what do we have first? Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Absolutely. And if someone has been wearing this mask, that's not someone who's coming forward with the truth. They need to be honest with themselves in order for them to be honest with you. And it's so important, being true to yourself. And that's how you can actually be open and honest with other people. And this person, I feel, Scorpio, that's a lesson that they need to learn here. Next card, we've got sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So these are for those of you certainly who have been intimate and who have shared that physical bond with this person. We have embrace coming through as well. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And I feel for those of you relating to that, you feel as though this person is the missing piece to your puzzle. They are the other half of your heart. When they're not with you, you feel broken, and or this is how they're feeling about you. Next message. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Absolutely. There is compromise that is needed in this situation. That is what I'm picking up off of that, guys. All right, so let's add to this with some Infinity Oracle by Fire Witch Tarot. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please. Clearly, you guys have had some challenges, Scorpio. You know, that tower doesn't come down for no reason. Something heavy definitely happened here. And somebody wants to say, I'm sorry, but someone is not having it. You know, they've got their hand up. It's like, nope, I'm done. See ya. But there are those of you as well who are willing to work through the challenges. And it might certainly pay off by way of a very happy future with this person. You know, they are truly wanting to apologize for their actions, and they regret what they've done. So if you are willing to forgive, Scorpio, for those of you open to reconcile, then you guys can make this work. Look at this. We've got Peeper. Where's that card? Okay, they're definitely watching you from a distance. They are checking you out, either on social media, or if they happen to know where you live, however creepy that is. You know, somebody might be keeping tabs on you. We do have self-care coming through at this time. It's reminding you to take care of yourself on all levels, not just in the physical sense, but emotionally and spiritually as well. Perhaps you haven't had a chance or the time to do this, but it is reminding you that it's time, and it's so crucial and it's so important to take care of you. Some of you guys are coming forward as very busy at this time. It is the holiday season. It's a very busy time of year. Could certainly be reflective of that. Or those of you who are not wanting to engage with this person. You're just keeping yourself very busy with work, just so you're definitely not available to talk or engage or interact with this person. Look at this next card. Unwind and Relax. So very much tied into that self-care card. It's time to put you first this time, Scorpio. Take care of you. All right, so let's add to this with some signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please. Some additional messages for Scorpio for this bonus reading. All right, let's take a look and see what else. But yeah, they're keeping an eye on you. Okay, this is the color violet. That could certainly be your favorite color. It says intuitive, spiritual, self-aware. You yourself, Scorpio, could certainly be very intuitive, tied into your spirituality, very much aware of what's going on here, and you yourself know the path that you are wanting to take. So follow your intuition, certainly follow your gut, follow your heart. Where is it leading you? And sometimes, as this card states, you got to look at the bigger picture. Sometimes you need to step away from something in order to see things from both sides. We do have hourglass coming through here as well. Time is slipping. And as I mentioned earlier, there's that window of opportunity that needs to be taken advantage of. And if it's allowed to pass, then that will definitely be a missed opportunity. And someone is going to walk away, possibly you, Scorpio. Next card. Your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future. I love that. I love that because remember, the destruction of the tower levels things out off of a shaky foundation, something that isn't sturdy. And so here it is telling you that your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future. This is solid. This is something that you can stand on. That's something that you can build upon, Scorpio. Okay, so let's close this out, guys, with some healing messages for this bonus reading. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. Please bring forward healing messages for Scorpio for this bonus reading. All right, guys, let's see what comes forward. Healing messages for Scorpio, please. Healing messages. We've got freedom. We've got truth and integrity. And we've got listening. Freedom, okay? If you are in a situation where you feel trapped and that's not where you want to be, we do have this bound card, which is very similar to the devil card, and it is stagnation, and it is somebody who's feeling trapped. And if you feel trapped in a situation, Scorpio, then it's time to claim your freedom, because nobody has the right to hold you down or to keep you somewhere where you don't want to be. Truth and integrity, it's crucial in this situation. And I feel, again, with this devil card as well as this mask card, somebody is being deceptive, somebody's being dishonest, and all you need from this person is the truth and for them to maintain their integrity. And I feel all of that has been compromised with this person. For some of you who really are not interested in rekindling any sort of romance with this individual, and you are done. All you needed was the truth, and they couldn't give it to you. So for those of you choosing to go in a different direction and claim happiness and a better future for yourself, good for you. You've got the power to do with this key whatever it is that you want. Definitely listen to your intuition, listen to your spirit guides, listen to the angels, listen to the guidance that this reading is offering you if it is something that you resonate with, Scorpio. They're always listening, okay? So that's what I'm going to leave you with this time, guys. I hope whatever part of this reading resonated with you, I do hope that it offered you some guidance that you needed at this time. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. And I wanted to thank you guys so very much for all of the love and support that you have given me in 2019. I will have so much more content and a lot more videos in 2020. So thank you guys for being here, and I will see you next time. Take care.